I should have said I'll try to come on soon instead of say I'll be on in a second. Took me a bit longer than prévu. How's it going, Mr. Peter Benton? Hey, everyone. Do I get second message in? Bacon. Yes, actually, you got first message and you got second message. Let's boogie woogie, says Darla. Yep, Peter beat your ass, Darla. Oops, sorry. Hey, Sammy M, how's it going? Yeah, guys and gals, thank you so much for taking the time to come to what's my name? She's all live stream. Interesting, eh? Lots to talk about. Oh, glasses are fogging up. Caleb, how's it going? Ooh, that's hot. Okay, I'm gonna wait. Lots to talk about. Thanks, everyone, so much for taking the time to stop by. Welsh Warriors in the house. Wales, UK, thank you very much. Hey, Karen Massey. Hey, guys and gals, thanks. Good evening to you too, Sammy M. The stats. My friend Julie's in the house. Welcome to Bruce T's all fellow Skywatchers. Thank you for sharing your time. Please give Bruce a thumbs up, and I do appreciate it. And for those of you not subscribed, if you appreciate, hello, George Slouse. If you appreciate the channel, I do appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel. So we were at 91,000 yesterday morning. And the same trolls that sub and unsub 20 or 30 channels. So we'll be back tomorrow, trolls. What are they going to do when I get to 100,000 subscribers? 9,000 away, 9,010 away, guys, from being at 100,000. I'm really happy, and I hope you're all happy for me, because in reality, it's all thanks to you guys and gals. If I get to there, well, I'm here. You finally made it. You teleported. How's it going, George? Thieves, Bryce and Wright. Hello to you. Thanks for all coming in, guys. I have a weird voice, when I react to comments, KM. Thanks, you guys. Matley MS Sport back in the house. Thank you. Dorothy. Hello, sir. Nice to hear you again. Thank you very much, Dorothy, for coming back. Caleb, thanks again, Ottawa in the house. Well, wow. His Highness, thank you very much. My brother from Ottawa. That's awesome. Totally awesome. Get people in the surrounding area that come in. When I say surrounding area, Ottawa is definitely close to me as compared to a lot of my friends in the States, in the UK, in Wales, all over the world. Yeah, we're going to talk about satellites, space debris, 50 million satellites in Leo. No, not Leo constellation, lower Earth orbit. Elon Musk believes that billions and billions of satellites in lower Earth orbit can coexist together, because obviously he wants to send a lot up. But science and scientists and NASA are saying no, they don't think, there's a big problem with the space debris also, and some recycling program that Space Force wants to start. I thought that was very, very related to the research I'm doing. Obviously, I'm capturing a lot of things around Earth in the sky here too. There's always a chance of a lot of that being debris. And you can tell. It's so easy to tell. Some are tumbling out of control. They're just objects that are not lit up on fire, obviously, and you get some objects that just lit up on fire, like the UFOs, those mysterious lights. Guys, it could be other galaxies, other people or beings in other galaxies that are sending these UFOs or drones or lights. Some said it could be angels, it could be demons. Of course, I get it. The theories are all there, but it could be another being that's living in another galaxy in the solar system, maybe even, no matter where they are, but that are sending these lights to record us. We don't know what it is. Our technology is not quite like maybe their technology, but just the lights, the fact that there's that light that's causing everything to be a mystery to us, because we don't know what the bloody lights are. but there's no two ways about it. The characteristics of the lights that I'm filming, obviously, and you've seen them in the videos, the ones that change directions, that go fast and slow, that go to and from, go far away and disappear, are not satellites, right? And again, I've never been worried about satellites because I don't think we can see them very well. They rise in orbit. The satellites that I showed that were the satellite train guys are tiny. They're a pencil point, a bright pencil point. And that satellite's going to rise up hundreds of kilometers up into the sky, and maybe you'll get a glimpse of it, but it sure will be damn small. And I'm positive that it's something else that we're filming, definitely not satellites. Thanks again, Dorothy. Ottawa in the house, that's really cool. Miss Rosario, how's it going? From Utah, thank you very much. Hey, Debbie. Lancashire, England, thank you very much. My friends from the UK, I got lots of people now from the UK. That's awesome, totally awesome. Thanks for coming back, Tony. Yes, sir, brother. Thanks, Darla, and everyone for coming in to listen in. Again, Caleb, thank you. Yeah, definitely, Darla. When we see someone from Ottawa, it's definitely a neighbor for sure. Eating and watching. What are you eating? I'm Kai. Thanks for being here, my brother. Sent you an email, brother. You probably responded. I didn't go see it. But anyways, if not, take a look in your email. I did send you an email, which, and again, in the email, I insist. So check it out. It's a good email, by the way. It's not nothing bad. And San C's in the house. Hey, San C, and thanks for the comments, my friend. Do at the same time and all the support. Definitely, Darla. And that's like totally awesome. Honestly, totally awesome. You know, everybody has a job. Not everybody doesn't always have the time to come visit the channel, but it's totally awesome to see everyone coming back. Lots of stuff out there. Boy, the sky, it's snowing here, Darla. Snowing hard again. Lots of snow now starting to accumulate. Well, it's not a lot yet, but it's getting there. Hologram on the halo ground. Yo, Bruce. Yo to you, man. Thanks. So many people in the house. We had a good stream. The first stream was a good stream, guys. Thanks. And of course, I definitely missed some people that were here. Jean-Claude Beyond Mystic 003 channel. How's it going, brother? If ever you watch this or if you're here, which we're always untimed. He was here. I didn't see him. I go back to the stream afterwards and I see all the people I missed. And I go, damn it. Didn't see this, didn't see that. And there was a whole bunch of other people that I saw that I guess I had missed. And I really apologize for that. There's lots of space to be. We're going to get right into it too. We're going to have some fun and talk about some cool things. Dill the dog, I'm a dog called Deal. How's it going? A dog called Deal. Evening or morning? Evening on my end, my friend. 8:11 here. Casa Nostra. Thanks for coming back, my man or my friend. I've seen a Starlink in the sky one night. Trippy. Yeah, it really is, Caleb. I was able to catch 2 videos of the satellite train that they call, and I only saw it for a brief time. All the lights appeared at the same time. They sort of blinked because they were coming over the horizon. It came exactly for me here in Quebec. Those satellite trains, that satellite train was of 120 satellites and one of 60 the next day I caught, or the opposite, 60 then 120. I think it was 120 one day that I caught, and it flashed for about 10 seconds, maybe 7, 8 seconds. And I could see the whole train and then start disappearing. They were also adjusting the panels at that time, they said, on it. So those panels move, obviously, so that they don't reflect in the sun so they can go unnoticed. The old satellites that used to be up there that they took down supposedly were far too bright. That golden paper or whatever they put on it, it's like we could always see the satellite. So they say it was maybe not a satellite, you know. That's the thing. Nobody knows if we can actually see the darn satellites. Hey, yes, notification this time. Awesome, Kai. Hey, Hey there, Butterfly Lady. Thanks for coming by. Check out the channel. We're going to talk briefly about some, long enough actually, about the space debris. It's definitely a problem. And they want to send more satellites up. Elon Musk talks about comfortably sending up billions of satellites that will be able to coexist together in lower Earth orbit. And not everyone agrees with that. A lot of people are changing, not changing, but disagree more or less with what Elon Musk is saying. Parathos, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Thank you very much, my friend. Thanks for the generous contribution, Parathos. Welcome. Also a member. Hey, thanks you guys for being a member. Appreciate that. Paratus, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Let me know. Thank you very much and welcome to the channel. Awesome, guys. Thanks for the support. Thanks for being here once again today. Love you too. Yes, Tony Salomon, of course. And great comments also, Tony, and everything. I really appreciate that, man. Thanks, you guys, for everything. Lots of good people here, Darla. Again, Divine Sorcerer, thanks for coming back, my friend. Good evening to you. And now I'm going to have to grab my pen, scratch my back. It's totally unprofessional. What do people do on television when these things happen? Go to break? Actually, hang on. We'll be right back after these messages. Back scratcher. Back scratcher. Go. All right. Used to laugh at elderly people that had that. What the hell are you doing with a back scratcher? Then I hit 46 and I was like, where can I buy a back scratcher? What do you do if Tucker Carlson got up with a back scratcher and went scratch his back, came back on screen? Anyways, I'm not Tucker Carlson. Don't active satellites usually go one direction? Oh, that's a very good question. Well, they're going in one direction, all in different directions, I think, because if all the lights that I see, I'm being sarcastic here, if all the lights that I see in the sky, thanks again, Parathus. Thanks for the contributions, my friends. The lights that I see are going in every different direction. They're coming from the north, going to the south, coming from the south, going to the north, south to west, west to east. I mean, it's just all over the place. But the satellites have a trajectory as they're moving over a little bit all the time. I think they move back and forth as they sway on along a certain line. But I'd be careful answering you on which directions they're going. I'd have to do some more research. I'm continually researching that, but I forget a lot of stuff when I do the research with the satellites, like whether that be normal with somebody or not. But I tell you, I do a lot of research. When I found out a lot of new big terms and words, I learn about it. I talk about it. I discuss it. Sometimes someone will come back and ask me a question. I'm like, But the directions of the satellites, they're crossing. One's going one way and the other way. So they are crossing paths with each other, supposedly. Mainly going over the water here on my end. You can see where they're all placed and everything. But we're seeing lights coming from every angle and every direction. Mr. B, thank you very much for coming back. Thanks, guys. Christy Lindsay's in the house. Hey, thanks for being a member also, Christy and everyone. Peter Hyde, how's it going, man? Thanks for being members, guys. Divine Sorcerer, Darla, greatly appreciated. Parathus. Hi, I'm listening tonight, but it's dark and cold, so trying to finish. Damn, you're working. Oh, damn! I guess you worked straight out through the whole damn year. Either way, eh? Maybe you worked less in the field, but you're still working all year. Thanks a lot for listening in, Christy. And this is what I was going to say. For those of you on Patreon, it is the weekend, and I am going to be answering Patreon comments this weekend. I promise. And I'm going to re-mention it again tonight and tomorrow in the community. But those of you here that are members, Sunday, I'm going to do a live stream Sunday. I won't make it too late because if some of you work, I won't make it too early, but afternoonish or maybe 3-ish, 2-ish, something like that. I'll get a time up, or you can give me some suggestions on a time Sunday that we're going to do a live stream, so I can also give back to my members a little bit too, and each and every one of you that well, not each and every one of you actually, but giveaways, they're not much, but sometimes it's a little way of giving back to the members, and at the same time a couple of cool little gifts I wanted to give back. It's not a raffle or anything. We'll just have some fun little games like we did to choose who to give it out to randomly. And so heads up, if ever you're bored on Sunday, my friends that are paid members, and this channel started, like maybe some of you come here and whether you're subbed or not, and you just come watch a video or two and you think maybe you're not helping much, you have no idea, because I'm not in the algorithm. They're not recommending my channel ever. So boohoo, yeah, well, it doesn't really matter, because the ones that are here are real, and the ones that come here are real people that got here to actually see some truth. So making fake communities and stuff like that, a lot of channels are doing so, Yes, Kazoo. Yeah, poor Kazoo's still in his PJs there. Oh, forgot my son's. It's my way to say hello to my son. My son got me some cool gifts this year. He's been working real hard. I thought weird color, right? Sorry. Oh, come on. There you go. I like my green little alien. My little green alien. Cheesy eggs with salsa and bacon. That's damn good. You know that. I've tried that before. When you say the salsa, it must be something like that, sort of like a homemade ketchup sort of thing. I tasted that once. Don't remember where, but piles of it on it with bacon. I mean, no. You don't eat bacon with eggs. You eat eggs with bacon. It's the bacon that you eat. You fill a plate with bacon. You put some eggs in it. That's what you got to do. Peter, thanks, bro. Thank you so much, man. I'm going to have to put out haul ass this week. Thank you very much. It is greatly appreciated. And that's all I can tell you guys. Thank you very much. And it sort of pisses me off. I wish I could thank you guys more, because I do this full time, guys. The work is greatly appreciated when you come back all the time to the channel. We got some attacks here, guys. They probably don't want me to get to 100,000, the trolls. So there's lots of stuff going on. Lots of reports also on the channel. They're always trying to give me strikes and stuff. So when you come back and watch the videos, well, super duper. Hey, you guys, Christy, Darla spoke to me about diatomaceous. Peter Hyde, bro, thank you very much, man. Love you, bro. Thank you very much for the ongoing support. You're amazing, man. Diatomaceous, that powder, I don't know if it makes you lose weight, Christy, or something, or Darla. I'd have to ask you guys if you notice if you were losing weight since you've been taking it. I've only been taking it since about the 23rd of December, but I noticed it could be coincidence. Again, I noticed a lot of weight loss. Clearly, you've all noticed it. And the guy's like, what the hell is he going to talk about? Debris or his ass? Anyway, sorry. His butt. Sorry. Kathy, thank you very much. I've always said if aliens get hostile, thank you very much, Kathy. If aliens get hostile, give them bacon. Sorted. Yes. Bacon, or, I mean, what if it's like talking pigs on the moon? Well, then we're not going to go with the bacon thing. But yeah, I always said, yeah, bacon's a good idea, Kathy. Thanks again. But what about a guitar, or an instrument, any instrument? Oh, harmonica would be good, handy to bring around to see their reaction. I mean, if it's an intelligent race, they would understand right away what it was. No, hearing the sounds or something. I hope so. Maybe if they have sensitive ears, maybe it's like a sort of a weapon. We'd have to be very careful with what we do when we meet them. I wouldn't want to be the first one, Kathy. I tell you that. Kai always making me hungry. If it's not Kai, it's Gate Smasher. The Divine Sorcerer, hello, the stats. Thanks, you guys, for interacting. I talked to a guy, says, stole your food. Talked to a guy that worked at NASA and said, why y'all hiding stuff? He said, I can't even tell you what we're working on. I said, I knew it. Yeah, exactly. I believe it. I believe that. And you see, these are the real responses that they tell people. It's not that they say that they're doing absolutely nothing. They're saying, we're doing stuff that we can't talk about. Why? Well, because it's top secret, or it's, they're just working on it now, and a lot of this information stays hidden. They want to hide Pfizer and everything, all that info and what's in it. I'm not going to get into that, but they want to hide the information, the 155 or 55,000 page report of everything that's in it till 2098, I think, till everyone croaks, basically. Peter Hyde, thanks again. Greatly appreciate it, you guys. Hey, Clifford John, Leamington, Ontario. Wow. Thank you very much. Thanks, bro. Leamington, Ontario. Awesome. Ontario, that's awesome. Cool. The closer, the better. We need more people in the area coming to the channel. I got a lot of UFO videos, man, 14-inch scope, infrared videos, and they're all real. So thanks so much. If you take the time to subscribe and everything you do, you guys, to support the channels, greatly appreciated. Pragmatic Patriot, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Thanks a lot, you guys, for being here. Nalarino, Florida's in the house. Thanks. That's awesome. And I'm seeing a lot of new faces here today, you guys. So that's really greatly appreciated. Thank you very much. Hi, Maureen Green from Manchester, England. Hi from Montreal. Thank you very much, Maureen, for taking the time to come check out the channel. Thanks for coming back, Karen Massey. Craig, 1971. Thanks for coming back, brother. Great to be back, Bruce. Watched a bit of A Funny Thing Happened on the way to. Oh, did you? So that means I'm going to take a guess, man. Is it probably on YouTube? I am going to check it out. But yeah, okay. So what does he say? Great to be back, Bruce. Watched a bit of A Funny Thing Happened on the way to the moon. We're talking about that in the first live stream. It's a person that made a movie, and anyways, about hoaxes. Anyways, go back and watch the live stream, and you'll see. Happened on the way to the moon. When watching the astronaut bouncing across the surface in slow motion, I swear I saw the ground sink like waterbed. That I would absolutely believe. I wouldn't be surprised if it is so damp and wet there. It's probably always pouring rain on the moon. Sure, we're just talking in theory, but it wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me one bit. Yeah, okay. Kai, thanks a lot, brother. I will definitely go and check it out, confirm right after these messages. Thieves, Bryson Wright, didn't see him. Maybe he's a bit lower. Thanks, Tyler, for welcoming people. If I missed them, let me know. Thanks again for listening in, Christy Lindsay. What are we seeing? Orbs? Well, that would be the closest thing. Bama Boy 74. How's it going, my friend? That would be the first thing I would say. Look up in WV. Hello from West Virginia. Thank you very much for stopping by. Yep. If you were to visually describe what I'm filming, it's orbs. If I was to tell people that I film craft, I don't know. I don't have the proof of that, because in general, if you haven't seen it, those of you just joining the channel, you have to see the UFO that came down from the sky to see me, 15 bloody feet, not over my roof. At the beginning, there's a misconception. People don't understand. What I said in the video is it was 15 feet or 20 feet over my head. It was at the height of then it came down to the garage of the roof of the garage. Okay, but the other roof of the house is a lot higher, so it started coming down. It was 15, 20 feet, both in the sky and away from me. So it wasn't in the sky up. It was like that. Like, that's not a good sign. You know what I mean? That way there. That's where it was. Just a bit raising my eyes, and that did have a shape. So that I consider some type of craft. But again, there's a whole bunch of different characteristics they're giving them. They're fighting right now on deciding what a UFO, what a UAP is. For me, a UFO is an unidentified flying object. So even if it's a light, it can be an unidentified flying object. But if somebody says it's an unidentified aerial phenomenon, who cares? It's the same thing. Until they decide what it is, they haven't even concluded themselves what it is. I love channels here. Thank you. Okay, then I come out from hiding in the viewer digits. 432, 67, 56, 8. Jai Shiram. Thank you. Minapigastina Bigato. Mina Haftra Torah. What kind of that? No, I'm kidding. Wouldn't that be awesome if I understood all the languages? Welcome, and thank you for being here. That is one thing that bugs me, seriously. I would love to be able to speak Arab, Chinese, everything, German, the Spanish, like perfectly said. When people come here, you just boom, change languages. We're gonna go see that news there. Cold here. Had succotash with melted mozzarella for dinner. Warms you up. You guys making me hungry. Yes, the funniest crap I've ever seen, my friend. Hilarious videos. Gina Colvin Hills. Everyone always talks about her continually. And I don't know why, because she dances around with orbs. And it has absolutely effing nothing to do with this research here. Absolutely nothing. Dancing with orbs. There's something I despise about people who lie. It really gets to me. I don't have the same understanding as her. She believes this plasma, that flies around on Earth around the lights, and she films street lamps and stuff. I'm not really interested in it. Miss T78, thank you for being here. Carrie Blake, wide awake. Hello from Ontario. It's been almost a year since I caught alive. Hi, Bruce. How's life in Quebec? Thanks. It sucks. It's getting pretty bad. They're wanting to close everything down. In about 3 months, I would say I'm going back to, going back, never tried it. I'm going to have to. We're going to start making some moonshine right here, guys, for sale. Get myself arrested. Yeah, if it gets to that, stopping people, forcing people to have passports. If that's a word we're still allowed saying, and the V ports. I'm not into that. I respect everyone who takes their own decision. It's your body, your choice. That's how I see it. Lockdowns are pretty bad. Closed church for a day or two here or whatever. I don't know how long or they're going to do that, but things are pretty bad in Quebec. But in general, I'm doing good. Staying home, doing my own little thing, I did not, Mr. Beat. I have to check if that's in email. I don't know why there's lots of emails I guess I don't see, and unfortunately, I don't know how that can even be. I'll double check later, my friend. Sorry about that. Opinion on her vids. Well, thanks. I'm the videos that she does is she I don't agree with what she's seeing. There's a lot of ridiculous stuff. It's not to talk down about her, but I mean, everyone each day comes to a live stream to ask me to talk about the channel. So I guess there'll be a lot of people going to see for themselves. And I guess, but like I said, it's just a channel that I don't know about. I mean, I've seen 2 videos. She danced with orbs at one point, and honestly, she's got a community that likes her a lot. Probably she's over 100 some thousand subscribers. That's another thing. That is one thing where there's a lot of people online that have a certain jealousy about certain different amounts of subscribers. Does it upset me that somebody gets a lot more views and it's videos maybe that are, and I'm not talking about her, I'm talking in general. Sometimes it's just videos could be truthful or not. That doesn't really matter, but you can see that the algorithm of YouTube is totally whacked. It's, one or the other sometimes. Whoop, one sec, guys. Sorry. guess I did not leave the coffee machine on long enough, so I'm gonna have some sort of warm coffee. Yes. See, I always try to go down, Darla, to the end before I start something, and I never get to the end. Thanks again, eh? Thanks for being members, my friends. Oh, I didn't even. Here, I'm calling it. I do this all the time. Call everyone. Hold on. Oh, I'm looking for myself right now. There we go. No, I was good. Okay, thanks. Thanks again, you guys. Hit that like button, Craig. Thank you very much. Gate Smasher. Hoorah. Tell your mom and your wife to guard the bacon. Gate Smasher is in the house. Well, you ain't touching my bacon, especially not where it is right now. It's in my stomach. Yeah. No, haven't eaten bacon in a week. Look at me. If I would have eaten bacon, the bunny always brushes her hair across her face. Yes, she's trying to hide a wonky eye. Yeah, Motley, I'm a sport. That's what our Claudia the bunny. That's her real name, by the way, Claudia C. I did something to block her YouTube channel. I'm not going to say how I did it, but anyways, where I was, you could actually see the real name of the person that has the channel. So I thought that was really interesting, and the name Claudia came up. But yeah, she's always hiding that one eye because our little penny bunny wishes that she was a badass Freemason, so that people would be like, "Ooh, Freemason." I hope people know that the YouTubers online, the Freemasons that the elites are and organized and started a long time ago, the Rothschilds and everything, has nothing to do with the YouTuber Freemasons at all. but they try to be sort of badass. And Claudia C, our little bunny. Beth, no, yes. On a quick break, did you guys see that picture of the portal in Antarctica? No, I did not. Dr. Sala, sorry. Dr. Salty. Dr. Sala reports that bodies are going through it to a prison planet. Wow. Or baddies. What an ass. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah. Eh? Well, I hope they get the baddies that are ruling us too. So, you know what? Look at it the way you want, Beth. Judgment Day's here. We're probably, like a lot of people are saying, Alex Jones says it himself, we're living through World War IV. And people are like, what? What do you mean World War IV? Yeah. World War III happened, and apparently we're in World War IV now. See, it's, Putin told us also it's all biological attack. It has nothing to do anymore with tanks driving around in forests. Now it's all mind control and weather manipulation and everything like that when you think of it. Thanks again, Greg. Guess I'll just sit over here in the corner where I'm put. So you're punished, eh? Wear your dunce hat. Have that in school? Dunce hat? I didn't. I would have kicked the teacher's ass. She would have put that in my head. Yeah. High rollers. That's a beautiful amount. It'd be nice. It's not the amount that you think. Different currencies and stuff. You have different values and stuff, but Sugar B, hello to you. So I try to get to everyone. That's why I stay on. It would be impossible. Oh, Michael Hoffman, I think I saw. Dave's not here, man. A smile is a universal language. Thank you for sharing that. Totally agree with that. Alyssa Lala, hello. Smile at a dog and they see a threat. Hey, Kai, that's true, by the way. Very true, eh? And it's a normal instinct. What does a dog do when he wants to warn another dog he's going to leap on him? Shows his teeth like that. So you sit there and go, smile and show your mouth. He thinks that you want to attack him there. He thinks that you're going, "Rrr," you know. You nod your head too on top of it, like really freak him out a bit, you know. Bite the hell out of you. Kojak's Football Shack. Thank you very much, guys. Christian Bat, thanks for being here, you guys. So, real quickly, because it was good. Space debris. Experts warned U.S. woefully behind in efforts to clean up the junk in the orbit. Guys, the amount of junk that's in the orbit is absolutely incredible. We only got about 4,500 satellites up there. And think of it, the satellites that are up there now, it's the first time in history that there was ever 4,500 satellites active all at the same time. So health problems and stuff, sickness, does that have anything to do with it? The 5G, they turned it on, if I'm not mistaken, was January 5th. For Beth No Yes, wondering about vertigo and about ears bopping and stuff. Secretions. Any of you have secretions in your throats and noses this week? Of course. I'm not talking about colds. I'm talking about odd, unusual secretions. Secretions. I'm going to get here. Yeah, it's this one here too. I want to talk about first. There's a couple of them. It was real quick, but interesting. We'll be able to talk about them after. Space Force to use navigation data from LEO constellations, meaning low Earth orbit constellations, to detect electronic interference. All these satellites that Elon Musk and everyone said have up there for cable, it's not true. It can't only be for cable. And the CIA themselves, Pentagon, they're talking about this, these satellites being used to photograph all the lights that are around Earth. I mean, there are lights buzzing over nuclear institutions. There are lights buzzing around military personnel. There are lights going down to the submarines that are in bottom depths, deep depths. So that's impossible if, it has to be either extraterrestrials or China's that advanced, or Russia, that they're in other countries with UFOs in the bottom looking at the submarines. I doubt it. I would doubt it. That would be ridiculous. No, that's not the one I wanted to see. Sorry, guys. Wants to help fund. Yeah, that was a good one. That one right there. Space Force wants to help fund technologies to recycle, reuse, or remove space debris. So the Vice Chief of Space Operations, General David Thompson, said the Space Force wants to buy debris removal services from the private sector. So real quickly, they want people to find innovative ways and inventors to design ways where they can either reuse certain objects or clean up by getting rid of all the debris. There's lots of debris up there. We need your help, said Thompson, in a video posted by Space Force's technology arm known as SpaceWorks. Space WERX. Remember that name. SpaceWorks is running a program called Orbital Prime, and that's the one about the recycling, that is soliciting proposals from private businesses and academic institutions, obviously, on technologies that could be used to deal with the growing problems of space debris. Here, I have an idea. Stop making it, because I don't want to jump ahead, but I know for a fact they're probably going to talk about it. These objects are the size of a fist, 40,000 of the objects, and they're more dangerous than the large objects because it'll go through metal. It'll just go right through stuff. So they want to find a way of picking it up. It's disgusting, all the debris that's around Earth. It's ridiculous, whether it be a real image or not, which I tend to think that they'll never show us. Probably it's probably worse than we actually think. Our goal through Orbital Prime is to partner with innovative minds in industry, academic and research institutions to advance and apply state-of-the-art technology and operating concepts in the areas of debris mitigation and removal. The long-term goal is to conduct an in-space demonstration of debris removal technologies. So why am I laughing? I'll tell you in a minute. Less than 3 years from now, the project is being funded under the Small Business Technology Transfer. What are these things, these subdivisions that they talk about, eh? Companies have to team up with the academic or nonprofit institutions. Larger companies can participate, but as subcontractors to small business. Okay, not important. So get this, teams can win awards of $250,000 and phase two awards of $1.5 million if any are selected for an in space demonstration. The government will fund a share of the cost. Now, that was interesting. Here's a good one. See, I'm looking for the one that I had before to show you also. So the Space Force, we know about that one. Space Force wants to help fund technologies. Amazon, Alexa to be tested on Artemis 1. Alexa's telling kids to do bad things. I wonder if it's going to be good. Starlink's head of India resigns as SpaceX refunds pre-orders for whatever the reason. Is there enough room in space for tens of billions of satellites, as Elon Musk suggests? We don't think so. That was a good one, too. Currently, this is interesting. There are more than 4,500 active satellites in orbit. While it took more than 5 decades to reach 1,000 simultaneous active satellites, that's what I was telling you. It's the first time, 5 decades, guys, 50 years. The growth in the active orbital population satellites has exploded over the last decade. Yes, I wonder why. Elon Musk, driven largely by companies like Elon Musk's SpaceX, designing satellite constellations to provide internet access. A researchers interested in orbital capacity. It's surreal to wake up and find Elon Musk, okay, commenting on questions that has to do that has been central to the work. What the hell are they saying? Commenting on the questions that have been central to your work. Okay, skip that. Doesn't make any sense. How many satellites can we fit in low Earth orbit? Leo. According to a recent interview with the Financial Times, another name, Mr. Musk's stance is that, okay, tens of billions of satellites. Sorry, I was wrong. A lot more than billions. So, yeah, tens of billions of satellites can coexist in lower Earth orbit. While we agree this is an important question to ask, especially for someone planning on launching thousands of his own satellites, right? So maybe that's what his interest is in the near future. Also, his estimation is overly optimistic. Speaking of Elon Musk, in the immortal words of Douglas Adams, whoever he is, and Mr. Musk himself, space is big. This is so silly. But lower Earth orbit is not big enough to safely accommodate this kind of orbital demand. So currently, 4,500 active satellites in orbit, while it took more than 5 decades to reach 1,000 at the same time, to reach 1,000 simultaneous active satellites. 1,000 active satellites. Imagine. The growth in the active orbital population has exploded over the last decade. More than 100,000 more satellites have been proposed, with nearly 40,000 proposed to the U.S. Federal Communications Commission in November 2021 alone. Okay. While not all these proposed constellations will move forward, the one that do and all future constellations will still need to find space in orbit and available spectrum to communicate. Okay. Am I hallucinating, or am I just reading stuff that's boring the hell out of me? I thought it would have been a bit more interesting than that. But either way, Elon Musk wants to send up tens of billions of satellites that will be able to coexist there together. Makes no sense. Oops. James Webb deployment. Oh, there's some information came out on January 1st about James Webb. NASA said it would take A 1-day break after extending booms for James Webb Space Telescope sun shield before beginning the tensioning of that sun shield, a process expected to take at least 2 days to complete. The sun shield. So I guess, okay, I'm looking here and they're showing it's opening up a shield. Basically, there's a mechanism that's literally just pulling a polarized sheet like a lens over the telescope, and it's going to do that over a process of a couple of days and extend outwards for whatever the reason. NASA is taking a break in the deployment of the James Webb Telescope after successfully extending booms for the spacecraft's sun shield. So, what are they going to look at? They're going to look for new life, is also definitely one thing. Have you guys ever heard of? I read this yesterday. What is it called? Ethanoline, and it's found in human cells inside of us. Well, they found that in the Milky Way, which could mean a sign of living organisms. So they talked about that. So it's basically especially found in humans, but also other living organisms. And I thought that was an interesting one because that's what the James Webb Telescope is supposed to do, right? It's supposed to discover life. That's what they're looking for. They're looking for living beings. SETI, if you're following a bit of that, they're talking about being like so close, two handfuls away from being in an area in space where they will have found life. They think they're presuming this. So there is definitely a lot going on with that. So they're also doing stuff. Divestment of foreign ownership. Okay. White House commits to ISS extension. China aims to complete the space station in another huge year in space. How awesome will that be? Having China up in space, going by over your head every day. They're doing a lot of inventions. You know what's going on now, eh? They're inventing a lot of things for the lunar surface to prepare in the eventuality of going in 2024, and that's if they don't push it back. But guess what? Is 2024 going to be the actual first time that they send someone to the moon, or is it going to be the first time that they show someone going to the moon? I wonder. Um, do you believe me that we're going to see this crap in black and white if they go to the moon? I wouldn't be surprised. Definitely wouldn't be surprised, right? Well, that was enough news. I thought it was. I thought it would have been more interesting than that. But that was the news they had today. You guys are lucky I even did a stream tonight. It's putting some medicine in my eye. Can't even. Jeez, allergies. Oh, horrible. Sorry, guys. Hey, trolls, I'm still here in 2022, y'all. The trolls must be getting sick of me. Dave's not here, man. Welcome. Fort Worth, Texas. Art Magana, thank you very much. Very much for taking the time to come by. And I'm going to scroll all the way down now so I can stay up to date because I usually stuck all the time on top. 8:53. Okay, we're right on schedule here. Let's do this. Teresa, be kind. Welcome. Did you know? Chandrian, yes, was almost about to land, but something shot it mid descending and it went off the track of the moon. Yeah, I wonder why. Well said. No idea where it went, only until a month later, NASA found the debris. So that's what happened. They, the object was sent obviously off course. Jeez. Well, now I'm remuting. You can stop calling. I know now. Thank you. So yeah, um, that really sucks because I was really going to town, and I just thanked about 16 people and answered 20 comments. But it's okay. So as I'm saying again, Beth, thank you very much. Appreciate that. And I was telling you, have a good shift going back to ICU. That's what I was saying. I said a lot more than that, but anyways. And the reason I was leaving is because of my damn eye. Get some NyQuil in you and some rest. Well, actually, guys, I mean, I've never slept so bloody long. I need a patch soon. It's all coming out now. It really is. Definitely really is coming out now. It's all coming out of my eye. I would have been okay. No, I'm starting to think I never finished saying what I was saying before. I think the diatomaceous is maybe changing something. Maybe it is going to help my eye or something. Maybe my eye will get better. One thing it is helping, it's helping the underneath of my eyes that I noticed. So that's something new. But honestly, yeah, I stay up a lot, but I do get my sleep. And whether I sleep 24 hours or sleep 3 hours, it's always the same face I have. Always that same face. Pickle juice is, I was talking about that just yesterday with a family member. Remedies just like honey helps, kills viral infections. That's two very resourceful, that's resourceful information, especially the honey. The viral, against viral infections, that pills can't even attack better than that, can't even help better than that. I knew that. The pickle juice I was talking about just yesterday with a family member, it's good for a lot of things. Thanks, Liberty Bell. Hello to you. Thanks for appreciating the work, you guys. I was also answering your comment before. I guess while I was muted. Sorry about that. Wing Shy Aviation, trolls get you. Viewers. Yeah, trolls never get me. Oh, they get me viewership. Yes, absolutely. Yep, trolls get views, but they're not too. My trolls aren't very good. They don't have a lot of community members. They don't have any community. They're all just a bunch of trolls. But the biggest one there that hit was that Penny, a little bunny. But she's losing everything. You get everything exposed, and of course she's sick. So it feels good to say that it feels good having her sick a little bit because she shut up for a couple of days. Hey Beth, do you ever hear patients talk about their NDEs? I bet so. Hey Jeremy Soul, thank you very much. Thanks, Darla. Yeah, those of you who do like and subscribe, I definitely appreciate that, my friends. There's Gamecock Mike in the house. I got to thinking today. I really believe we are stuck in the middle of a war. Literally, I do too, man, for sure. Think this way: as above, so below. We know there's action on the moon. Yep. I also think there are ancients under. That could definitely be. I believe the ancient aliens is what I believe. They could very well be inside the moon. Thank you very much, Beth. No, yes. Well, that's the thing. I looked up today. I saw information. The space debris is a problem. 40,000 objects the size of a fist. They have to find ways, blah, 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 to try to be able to innovative ways of either recycling the objects, which they can't recycle the small objects. They're going to have to find a way of sucking them all up. But that's so stupid, isn't it? They have a space station up there. They just need to have a grinder, a space grinder. Are they that stupid? Seriously, space grinder. You get up 10 or 15 of them that are going through space, a big ass hole, and that goes in, it grinds the or melts and cooks the metal. Free energy systems. They have these free energy systems. Can either break down the metal to dust particles and just let that go out into space, right? It'll be really nice and shiny. There's probably a whole bunch of stupid things they can do. But here's the problem. If they never left Earth, they're going to encounter a major problem with that. Damn right. Thanks, Gate Smasher. Our Beth, she's doing hard work too. Car 54, welcome if you are here. Bless you, Tony. Yeah, it's big, all right. You going AWOL? High Country Gold, many new discoveries will be made this year, I believe. 100%. I agree with you 100%. Guys, they are going to discover life on a planet. They talked about Titan. They confirmed that there's water and even vegetation there, right? In 2021, there's a lot that came out. I was looking at all those too. In 2021, the things that they discovered, they sent so many objects and rovers to Mars. They want to set up. I'm still waiting for China, guys. That's what I'm waiting for. High Country Gold. I'm waiting for China to confirm to us that it's a structure on the moon, an ancient structure. Maybe they can say, I don't know. I wish they'd admit something, you know. They wouldn't have talked about that being a block. Do you think that is that how China would work? Well, we found something that looks like a structure. We'll let you know when we get there if it's a boulder or not. They wouldn't have said that. They're doing it because maybe they're going to talk about something. Maybe wishful thinking. I don't know. Yeah, thanks. Wings Shy Aviation. Thanks, and guys, nurses are telling patients to get ivermectin. Yep, on the down low, we're like spies working for the light. I love you for it, Beth. Thanks for doing so. Um, a lot of people did, and it healed it. It healed it right up, especially very important guy that who that? Why do I did I don't know. Every time this is my third live stream, I try to talk about this guy that I watch every single day, and I forget his name. Is that normal? You guys been being forgetful this week? It's been happening bad. Lots of weird stuff this week. Little things I'm forgetting. Anyways, there's a guy that took it. The old wrestler and the old comedian that does a talk show online. The bald guy. Everyone. Anyways, he took it, and he's healed. I'm sure someone's going to shoot the name for sure. Technical difficulty. Thank you. Irish, talk to us. Talk to us, buddy. While you're smoking your joint. This guy is drunk. No, not really. Not really. So what, you find me fucked up though? I find it sort of interesting. Darling, do you see how I'm like a moth? A troll for me is like a light. When they talk, I go right up to the trolls. What type of shit show is this? Poor Ace. Oh, it's already blocked. Okay. Thanks, guys. Yeah, it was my sound, guys. There was absolutely no problem. All you had to do is write the message, and I would have got down to it in 10 minutes. Sound gone. How come I'm seeing that at 8:55? Okay, I'll go down a bit more. So good. Everyone told me you guys rock. This is going to take a while since Bruce so far behind in chat. Well, I'm here now. What I miss? 8:56. It's not behind. It's only 9:07. This is the only channel on YouTube where even pesky trolls get some love too, and rightly so. Do you know how much more breast milk they require? Thank you, Darren. Still more mutes. My microphone's on. Yeah, does anyone have questions about the moon for when the sound returns? Yeah, those of you just arriving here, I'm filming Money Grabber. Go to my event, buddy. We raised almost $27,000, and I'm proud of it. It's not money I touched, though, and it's money I earned, and it's money my community helped me get. But Ace of Space, all you have to do is open a legitimate channel. And see, the thing here, guys, is my community asked me to open the fundraiser so they could send some money to me. So you shouldn't be upset about that. I'm sure you've maybe sometime in your life yourself worked hard. Irish Kev? No? What shit show? You mean what a shit show? Talk properly. Money grabber. If I was a money grabber, my friends, if you feel that way, I'm so sorry about that. Thanks for the contributions, guys. Jealousy. Ace of Space YouTube channel. There's some of the trolls that don't like getting replies from people and don't like when the community attacks them. And I have a lot of people here watching me. And Ace of Space, have you heard of Game Over 2, my loving brother? Careful, because he likes making videos of people that attack people online, and he's exposing all of their pedigree. So you guys got to be careful. KJ52, thank you so much for being here. Is there a war going on the moon? I've filmed, if you just arrived here, I have videos of fires, explosions. Somebody asked me the other day if you can see fire on the moon with a telescope. Yeah, fire can be seen in many different shapes and forms. They look like clouds when they look on the sun. I see fires on the moon, and you see the real fire. So yeah, we can see fires and explosions on the moon with a telescope. So who could be making those explosions on that celestial moon? Which a lot of people do tell me, Bruce. I believe the moon could be a UFO. Of course, absolutely. Starting really to wonder if they are even actually rotating. You know, totally hilarious. Do you imagine how much of a scumbag you have to be, though, guys, to be like Irish Kev, to be sitting on someone's channel and to see some dollars come in and to be jealous about that? Is that fucked up? It's weird, eh? Is it bad that it pleases me that they're affected by this? I think I'm only human. I know a lot of hand signs. Not doing that to you. I'm just talking about the hand signs that I know. Sneeze muffler is still on, Bruce. Kermit Clemens is in the house. Why am I still only there? So the last comment here is from Kermit Clemens, 856. The other comments have not come in yet. Imagine. It's not that I'm not at the bottom of the scroll all the way down. Where's the sound gone? Houston, we have a problem. He's muted. Bruce, you're muted. This is just coming in, guys. Isn't that odd? Wendy can't hear. So sorry, Wendy. I'm back. Daniel, how you doing, Bruce? You are doing a great job. Hi from Wisconsin. Good to be. Thank you very much, Daniel. I appreciate that, or Danielle. Really appreciate that. Welcome, Wendy H. Still sound. Jeez, guys. Jeez, guys. That town was full of beings who were told to leave and decided to stay as they melted the whole damn town. I spoke of this a while back, but I didn't get into details. Lots of incidents happened. You remember the beginning, the body bags and everything in China, at the beginning of the cough, things that were going on. All these things are real. They really happen. We need Biden's sign lady. Are you talking about Biden's sign lady, the one that doesn't understand sign language? Did you know that? There was a woman there that they didn't have a woman for the sign language and someone took over. I saw it for real there. She was going to town. She was trying to talk about time, 2 o'clock, and sort of certain things. And that was funny. They were saying it was a very large area. So she was going, large area. What a joke. Government, eh? It's bad. Angel Castro, how's it going? No sound. Oh, wait till they come in, guys. You guys fucked up. Yeah, I'm gonna mute you. I got something in my eye again. Don't forget to remind me to unmute it. No, I'm kidding. Astrophotography Ace of Space YouTube channel. In his last video, said that I abused handicapped children. So if you guys think that I'm a big badass and a mean guy, I'm not. I don't even reply to most of these trolls, but what I enjoy doing is letting people know which channels that are attacking, like Ace of Space Astrophotography, Ace of Space. You go in a community and you'll see. He was also attacking me. I posted a video in the community, showed his email because he was sending me his public email. You can email him if you want. Have fun because it'll really piss him off. But Ace, you're watching, right, big boy? Our Ace of Space is Darla knows who he is. He's a little gamer and he plays little space videos. He lives with his grandma or mother, which is nothing wrong with it. But still, don't forget, those are the attackers, the soup eaters, right? Mom bring down socks and quilts, unfortunately. And I had nothing against the guy, but the guy is psychotic. One of the first attackers threatened my son to death also, threatened to find him, to locate him. He threatened he's told me to watch my back, to watch it, to be careful. They're sending people to the house. He's told me that he was going to send the police. The police did come. The Ontario provincial police sent a Montreal police officer to my house to ask me some questions and stuff. So these people that try to totally like destroy or fuck up someone's life do succeed, and the people, they get sick of being attacked and they quit and they close the channels. But I want you all to know that I'm not quitting. I'm enduring all this. I'm remaining here anyways. And he doesn't like us talking about his hairpiece. Hey, Darla, Ace has a hairpiece on top of him not having, and our little friend Ace is not very big, and he gets upset because he has a telescope with 3 Oreo cookies as weights at the back, and he gets mad when I talk about it. And so Ace of Space's computer, he got burnt by some hackers, and that's what he posted on his video very recently. And what he did is he took the video down and put it private. That's what he does, right? He'll say things, and then when he gets caught, well, he takes the videos down. And I have the copy of the video where he says that he burnt his computer. But that's what happens when people attack the channels. They get other hackers to go and attack them. So if you think you can be a hacker, like, and have a friend that's going to hack with you a bunch of other channels, be sure to get along with that guy, because if you piss him off, he's going to hack you too. So maybe not the best friends to have. Yeah, 153 likes is absolutely amazing. Hey there, Judy Barker. How's it going? Happy New Year. Happy New Year's to all of you. Yeah, Judy. Well, there's lots of them, right? There is lots of them. Okay, I thought I would have seen something, but I guess that didn't work. Brent Beckwith, thank you very much, my friends, for being members. Where is the bearded dragon in the sky? I do not know. I do not know, and I would not want to meet her. I'm not sure. I'd have to check that out. Brent, thanks a lot for being a member, my friend. Miles Moon Bases, thanks for coming back again, my friend. Hey, Bruce, I just saw your post from your live earlier and said, damn, I missed it. Then I remembered you also go live around this time. Yes, absolutely. And thanks for having taken the time to check out that live, my friend. I appreciate that. Psychic medium Jason, nothing a shotgun won't fix. Yeah, you're absolutely right about that. Maybe, maybe if he continues to bug enough people, maybe someone will shoot him. You should be careful, right? Because a lot of psychos out there. I don't even have to do it. That was a good one, Andrew. Yeah, I mean, these are scumbags, guys. Like, really, seriously, every day they call in. And notice Penny Bunny, who attacked me and is now with Miss Heard, with Frack Centurion, with all the assholes that were over the years doing a lot of attacks. But it doesn't matter because they're only mad about one thing, and it's a dollar sign. No matter what dollar sign is, somebody's online, poor as friggin' hell, selling pictures or something that they make, and people will be jealous because they're asking $2, $3, $5, $4, $6, $10 for things, which is a little ridiculous when you think of it. Hey, Angie, who waste of space? Ace of space astrophotography. He's looking for trouble. That channel attacks channels that show UFO. Actually, that channel only attacks Bruce's channel. Makes 2-3 videos of me, then takes them down. His last 2 videos say that I abuse children, that I lost my job, driving a bus and stuff like that. But like I said, guys, that's how it is. When they found out that I was working with handicapped children, well, then the fun began. And that's okay. I do this full time now. Because of the trolls that attacked me, I can't go back to work. No, that's not true. If it was true, I can go work with children anytime. And I had an amazing. Where's my number one bus driver cup? It's proof. It's proof that I'm the best bus driver. I had a wonderful experience with the kids, actually. I'd go back in a flash. That's right. Psychic medium Jason. Only coming from a psychic. Same thing just happened to Tim Pool. That sucks. Yeah, I'm sorry to everyone that has it would be Brent. I'm still trying to think of the bearded dragon. It must have to do with some constellation. I don't know. Yeah, some people really have the problems and get their channels taken down, even. Shotguns, yeah, they're fun stuff. There's stuff inside of them, and you can get them really fast across a room in seconds. Bullets. Now the thing is here is that I never had to insult or threaten Ace of Space, and that's where you win. That's where I win. That's absolutely where I win. And fortunately, Ace of Spades, Penny Bunny, and all that's what they do. They take little snippets of me when I say things. That is for control. So I do it on purpose. If they say I'm drunk, the other day they said I was taking cocaine. So My mother told me not to, but I told her I wanted to take. I have the diatomaceous here powder. I said I gotta plaster that all over my face and just come on and say, "Hey y'all." If they want to play that, I mean, you just give them what they want. They're like 2 years old. But you know what the biggest problem is, guys? You know what the biggest fun that the trolls have on Bruce's All channel? It was hacked. Bruce can't report channels ever. I try. I can't report any channel, no matter what. You can say you're gonna kill me and my mother and stick us in hot dog buns and eat us. Nothing I can do. Can't go and report channels, right? I try though. Like Ace of Space, I reported both his channels. You know that he did get. Um, he's gonna have it coming, guys. Did you see the new guidelines for the trolls? The new guidelines is you can't attack or have any hate videos against people. He's shown all my footage, my face, my name. I mean, imagine finishing off by calling me a fat fucker is or a fat bastard. Remember, Darla? That's what he says. So they can't go against anything I'm doing or try to prove me wrong in any way. So they get upset with that. But the support, yes, Lego hair. That's what he has. He has the hairpiece, little black hairpiece. But he's not a big man. He's a very small man, and his hand looks like this. So if you look at his hand, it's like a hand touching a microphone would look like this. It's a very, very small hand as compared to a man's hand. And I'm not putting him down. You must say, oh, he must be exaggerating and stuff. No, he's a little elf, a real little elf. He's a cutie. Cutie patootie. Let's not stoop too low. If I stoop low, I'd do what the psychic said, but I don't have to. It'd be fun though. Yeah. Yeah, we don't talk about it at all here, Teresa. We don't mention that here because they take my shit down. It should be coming. The fat Pope died, so we are about to get hit from space. Yeah, which fat Pope is that? Which was Francis you were talking about? That damn Vatican, what they're doing to people. Horrible. Horrible, Brent. But the truth is coming out. I said it in the first live stream. 24 theologians were hired by NASA, and priest, not a priest, they just said, and priest was hired to go around to basically tell people, okay, now this is what you guys got to do. We're going to say, that's all it is, right? They change the information in places so they can bring a truth out about the aliens that's not the truth. Also, red flags, there's a whole bunch of stuff that we have to look out for. Damon, welcome. What if he's behind it all over the place? Time for him to answer some questions. I hope a couple of these elites are going to answer some questions. Anyways, a lot of them had a lot of problems. Miss here, her name is Game Over 2. If you guys don't know that channel, they're pretty much exposing all the trolls. I think that's why Penny's been very, very quiet. Her son, you know what the sad part is? A lot of people are exposing all her name now and her family, and she's got a kid. It's pretty sad when people keep trolling and put their kids in danger like that. It's really, really a shame, right? If you've never heard Penny swearing, you guys have to go in the community and check out the video I posted. Never heard a woman swear like that. She scares me now. Right? I am Guy. feel free, Angie. Feel free. Happy New Year to you too, Judy. Thanks for coming here. Wish you the best, you guys. Dave's not here, man. Happy New Year, Bruce and community. Let's go, Brandon. Yes, let's go, Brandon. Absolutely. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Bruce, have you heard anything on the Russian rocket. The Russian rocket. Yes, Miles, moon bases. Russian rocket did crash down. It was supposed to crash near the Caribbean. It crashed in the ocean around 4 o'clock UTC time, if I'm not mistaken. It started descending. It was on January 5th. It descended in height. The day before, they had mentioned that it was going to come down. It stayed up for the longest time, and a lot of people watched it going all over the bloody world. It was going to China, it was going to Canada, it was going by Australia, then the Caribbean. I thought it was going to go towards the States, but then towards Canada. Then it sort of was drifting. But obviously, you could see the world turning at the same time, and you know that little bit of difference. But it crashed. It apparently became um, space junk that rained down from the sky, caught on fire, and broke up. And that's what they said. So it did fall in the ocean. That's all I know. And that would be January 5th, if I'm not mistaken. That happened. Happy New Year to you. Let's see what 2022 will do. Teresa, be kind. It will be incredible. I'm telling you, 2022, we're going to get, imagine everything they're going to have to talk about on the moon. It's me, it's fingers crossed, because I absolutely want them to talk about the lights and everything that I'm capturing on the moon. 100%. It'll be amazing. Sorry about the audio before, everyone. It doesn't happen too often, actually. I'm pretty good. Is it on now? There was a civilization on Mars a long time ago. I believe that too. It was destroyed in a huge war. It could have been destroyed, or they could be living as they're living, just like we lived, as we went through some wars too. But yeah, I love Angel Castro. I love the theories. Absolutely. That's going way overboard. You guys have to excuse my language, but people that low should burn in hell. No. Listen, you don't have to excuse your language at all. No, I'm telling you guys, I'm not making this shit up, and these people deserve to get what's coming to them. But like I said, that's what happens sometimes, and that's why Ace of Space got hacked himself. Obviously, his computer, right? I know when these things happen because I get people that email me and say, Bruce, I'm going to give you a hand. I'm going to do this and do that. Of course, most of them are just trolls interacting. But 2022 boots on the ground. Do them all with them, brother. I got your back till the end, Brent. I love you for it, man. Thanks, you guys. No, if you're here, you guys are like amazingly supportive for the channel. I greatly appreciate it. I'm not embarrassed about anything. I don't have my tongue in my pocket. I speak out when shit happens. I speak out, and I tell the honest truth, you know. But a lot of you remember in the past, Frax Centurion had also threatened my son to, kill him or run over him. No, to go 100 kilometers with him. Remember, Darla? That was it. To go 100 kilometers with him, and then throw him out of the car and stuff like that. So you go through a lot of mentally draining sometimes situations, but I knew it was there anyways, and they did everything. They leaked my address. They called me on my telephone. There's nothing they didn't do. They tried to reach some of my older jobs and find out where I used to work to call them to talk down about me. But anyways, that's how it is. Sure does. In jail too, it does. Why that memory just popped in my head? Probably because you spoke of the effect trolls. Yeah, can have in your life and family. Absolutely, Darren. Yeah, you spoke about me and put me down. That's a sad part. April 1st, April Fools. Tyler from the channel came and commented on my channel on a video I made and said, Bruce, your research is phenomenal. The comment's still there. I'd love to send you millions of subscribers. We have to show people this research. And what happened is he took probably about 60 posts that I sent him, and objects and videos and images of objects that I captured, my best footage. I sent that to him and he never replied. So he did that to me twice, actually. Then he said, well, we'll hook up again and we'll do it again. But he spoke to me on a live stream, and he told people that I was filming my screen, and he told people that my research was really weird, which It shouldn't have been, because Tyler, you'd think he knows what he's doing, right? Except when he's driving by mailboxes. But John Black, thank you, my friend. Appreciate that, John Black, for the thumbs up. Roger Reed, hello, y'all. Happy New Year to you too, Roger. I appreciate it, man. Hell is empty and there are more bodies and souls. Oh, yes, there are. It's Earth. Called Earth. Yeah, really, Darla. For sure. Good luck. Hang in there, Judy. That's never easy. I can relate, my sister. Yeah, sorry about the lag. You guys say it's lagging. It's actually not lagging now. It's that I just tried to read all the comments. That's why. I'm sorry. I don't go check out other channels, guys. Sorry, man. I don't have time. I do not have time to check out other channels. It must have been great. It must have been one hell of a feeling doing so. People should be able to do whatever makes them happy without someone also being able or even wanting to interfere. Well said, John Black. Of course, as long as we're not, affecting someone else or insulting another culture or whatnot. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, yeah, Julie? I even had a chance to drive a school bus for a couple of years, actually. I started on medical buses. Very good job, good salary, good, no, not good enough. Hard work, long hours, and I met a lot of people. My job was to transport heavily handicapped people, both um, infants. I was very lucky not to get anyone younger than 8 or 9 years old. But don't forget, they come on the bus. Guys, I shouldn't even be telling you this, but when I started working on the medical bus, they hired me on that medical bus because I just finished an intense training in Montreal of all the vehicles on the Canadian road. I took a course and I have the license to every vehicle on the Canadian road, including um, fire truck, ambulance, taxi. I have all the classes, and I followed a big course in doing so. And then I got in the medical buses. But then what happened is the medical buses, the government stopped funding that. So in other words, I was hired by money that the government was funding to a certain business, and then they stopped funding that. So literally, I had to close the job. And I said, well, instead of leaving, I said I can start on school buses, which is don't, guys. It's I had double. I had a big run to be able to make it to a bit over 300 a week. It's not a lot of money, 300 Canadian a week, my friends. It's 200 and some American dollars. That's what I've lived on. And then it's because I was doing YouTube at the same time. So I tried to compensate. It wasn't enough. I wanted to concentrate fully on doing this. Hey, guys, it's a good thing I did, because all the captures that we have on the channels, because I spent many nights outside, that's for sure. Many long nights outside trying to find a whole bunch of stuff. Thanks, John Black. Really appreciate the support, my friends, for all of you. I've never asked for money, and that's the worst of it, and that's what gets them all mad, because if you're not a pedophile, if you're not an alcoholic, and which is none of their business anyways, if you don't do bad stuff and you don't have things online that you did, because the trolls tend to think that everyone did bad stuff in their lives to get caught. Not everyone's a bad soul. How sad it is when astronomy researchers turn diggy thug. Yeah, it's true, Darren. It's true, because much respect for all researchers out there. The research I'm doing is pretty unique, and obviously people were like, hey, this guy's going to get here with a telescope and going to start telling people that there's something on the moon, but there absolutely is. God bless all the good and bad that happened, because I got to meet a lot of people in some. I got to meet people in associations that for me would have been a dream in the past before I started doing the research. Meeting people at MUFON, to be able to do radio interviews a couple times um, with Carole Lozé in Quebec on the FM radio station, which destroyed the channel, and at that same time where people stopped coming over. But it doesn't matter. I had that experience to try it. Garpan Association, Ufology Association, worked for the Canadian government, my friends. They reach me. They said my work is legit. They like it. They want to talk about it. But here's the thing: we're just in the beginning of the time where some things are going to come out, and I believe that when they really go all out and talk about the moon, then my research is going to flourish, because YouTube's going to, you know, mandates or whatever are going to change, and maybe they're going to stop blocking YouTube channels from bringing truth out. No, that's exactly it, Gamecock Mike. That's I think even it's probably even a mafia rule that they don't even do that. It's something disgusting when you think that they threatened someone's child, and they threatened him a lot. They even tried to locate his channel and everything. Miss Heard um, threatens to death a few teenagers that follow me because she thinks that those channels are my son. So you and most of you probably are not going to believe me, say no way in hell, but she freely, Miss Here, look her up. Look up Miss Here. There's only 20 videos on her channel, and they're only about me. So that's how it is. You don't accuse people of false accusations like that either. No, absolutely not. There's a lot of people who would be looking for this person for threatening someone's child. Absolutely. And this is what I tried to make Ace of Space understand is death threats and threatening a man who is a father alone at home with his child, especially at the age that my son was. He was a lot younger 6 years ago, and he was a minor also. So, you know, I did have to have that talk with my son at one point to explain to him that, dad's doing some fucked up stuff online, and some people are going to be against it because of the religion and stuff. And, a lot of crazy people. So just watch your back. You never know. Len from Australia, a set of concrete boots will do the yeah, exactly. Exactly. I hear you. 10-4, Brent. Thanks, man. Appreciate that, guys. I like a catapult. Stone up the ear hole stings. I like a catapult. Stone up the ear hole stings. I heard that the Greys are starting to run up on people to give them um, booty uppercuts. Be on alert. Yeah, I'll definitely be on alert. Especially our little Kazoo here. Kazoo is tired of wearing his elf squad shirt, his little elf squad shirt. I'm going to mail it to Ace of Space, the pajamas. If anybody knows his address, it's only because I want to email him pajamas. I promise you. Ace Ventura. Love the name. Gorilla Glue for tonight is tasty. Yeah, it depends. It depends. It depends. It sticks. It really is really good sticking. I'd stick to that, bro. Get it? Kidding. Mr. Poltier. Oh, sorry to hear about that, Teresa. Red Dragon Sativa. Is that what's going to come hit Earth? We'll be set. All needs rolling paper. My Betty White got Oh, your Betty White got taken down for bullying. Yeah, no, Ace didn't. It was the French channel. French channel, they leaked my address and the personal address. And so what he was doing, it's a ciel bricolateur, another. He's a man who disguises himself as a woman and pretends to attack me. So I get the most fucked up trolls, guys, you'd ever see. And they leaked my address on the French channel by posting it in the community on a video with my house on fire. Actually, they have a picture that they added flames on my house. Did you know that? Nice little house burning down, little threats. A little bit of cough power. Hey, thanks, Angie. A little light that my son gave me, and it makes me think of him. He gave me the little alien. The alien does a bunch of little cool things. I don't know about you guys, but you know how somebody looks at a fish tank at night sometimes? Well, I have a lot of neon lights at night, and that's all I put on here. And maybe that's my eye problem. There's a whole bunch of little cool things and trippy things, and I watch it at night so that I can think of my son. He's doing pretty good, by the way. He's only been gone a couple of years from the house, and he's with his girlfriend. Very rare leaving, going in an apartment with your girlfriend, a new girlfriend, new job, new apartment. So, John Black, thank you so much. Appreciate you, Bruce, and very sorry you have to deal with this stuff. Hey, guys, there's no sorry at all needed. You know what? I got to thank you all for coming here to encourage me and help me in every way that you're doing, like by watching the videos, commenting, coming to the streams. It's really worth the attacks, I'm telling you. And don't forget, the most disgusting thing that somebody can do is threaten your mother, which they also did, even though they don't know who she is, but they threatened to locate her. They threatened to hurt my child and stuff like that. That's normal. That's something they're going to do right off the bat, because it could be just blah 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 talking, but still, whether they're just blah blahing or not, it's still something that you worry about as a father, because you have kids and stuff. But in general, look at my size, guys. These guys were to confront me, I break them in half. But it's big words that they use. They use icons also, right? They use icons that say, sometimes listen, I got nothing against skulls. I got a bunch of myself. I'm interested in them myself, right? To each his own reason. But often people will use big icons, or I had one that was attacking me that was saying was from the KKK. One was the Ku Klux Klan, or they have these skulls and stuff, and you get your ass kicked, bitch, and a whole bunch of things. It's to try to look tough and act tough. And most of the people online that you see with big hard icons most likely are not big tough guys. And the big tough guys don't brag about it. Usually, a real attacker online is not going to brag about it. That's how it is. Snap out of it. Okay. That's right. Yeah, Jeremy Beetlehan. If you'd see him, Angie, you'd understand it too. No, it's just, listen, that's how it is. It gets to the point, and you hear him talking. When he talks, he has a speech impediment. Everything that you want to laugh at the guy. Why? Because he's a bad person. And when really bad people interact with me like that, I have a good laugh with them. And I've never done anything else. Right, Darla? I laugh at his hairpiece, turn around and say he's got little hands. He's got Lego hair, and they get pissed off at me for that. But anyways, lawyer's letter. If I took the time, it's the stress. I still have the stress. But if they're not mean enough, hey, Joy Bird, hello. If they're not Ed, Damon, hello. Yeah, he's fucked up. And look at it like you want. If you go and see Ace of Space's last video, some people are like, Bruce, don't give him the views. Come on. I show aliens on the moon. I can't even get 1,000 views. No dangers. You take the time to look at the last video, and he puts up that I'm abusing children. I lost my job because I was too aggressive. I have anger issues and stuff like that. So the goal, like we saw our little Irish Kev here, it's not, there is no Irish Kev. And you know, when you see channels with Chinese writing on it, they're not from China. When you see people that say, you know, they're putting you down and they're called like the Irish Kev, he's not Irish at all. He could be a black person from New York. He could be a Muslim person from Pakistan or whatever, you know. And that's how they hide to do a lot of, you know, bad stuff. But the problem is, YouTube team is you guys are the ones that I should bring to court for not respecting the people that are being attacked and respecting the guidelines. They have glitches, you know, on YouTube, they say. So the hackers are still rolling down my numbers. I got, you see the video that got 7 or 8,000, go on Social Blade. I got 1,000 views. The other views are stolen, taken down, and that is revenue theft. So each and every day they'll take at least from $20 to $50 a day from me, and that in general would have been the salary I would have made, the 50 a day, right? Could have maybe touched 300 a week, but if they go take it away, so I get peanuts in a day. I've been doing this for it's my 6th year now. I'm getting $10 a day, and do I still love doing it? Yeah, hell yeah! It's the best job of my life because I love interacting with everybody. You guys make everything better, anyways. With all the crap going on, it's just normal. I share a lot of the crap that goes on, but it's not because I want a pity trip. I want you guys to know that some serious stuff is going on. Thank you for laughing at least at that, because I thought it was a funny one. Yeah, that's what he has. Poor Ace of Space. They get mad at me for having a 14-inch scope. You know, it's not Hubble, but they get mad at me because I have a telescope, and they say, you can't see the moon with your bloody telescope. 14-inch telescope, you piece of shit, small telescope, you know. And he uses, like Ace of Space, poor Ace, he's using a 4-inch scope. So, you know. But you see, they get hurt inside. He's not using a 4-inch scope. He says he's using an 8. I don't really care. But I just turned around and said he's using a 4-inch scope. So what he's going to do is he's going to make a video. He's going to record me saying it. He's going to say, he's such a liar. But you do have to go listen to his voice, guys. Seriously. He's cute. He's a cutie pie. Back for another Bruce. He's all helping of the day. Thank you so much, you guys. You all rock so much for, thanks, Julie, for taking the time to come by. So the Oreo weights was a good one, right? He gets mad with that. Poor guy. Hey, thanks, Darren. Oh, yeah. You got to say that to the trolls, getting pissed off. They get mad at the trolls, so mad. And they get mad at people in, thanks, I'm black. They get mad at people inside of the community. Attacked Darla at one point. They attacked everyone. People that contribute. If you're here, you're definitely contributing. Pope Francis as reptilian. I wouldn't be surprised with that. Yeah, I guess they don't, eh? And France, he's the one I just love. And we're talking about not being bad in life, but I'd be honest with you, I'd love to see that one just croak. Francis, he's the devil in person. He is Beelzebub. He is Lucifer, or he's his right wing. And these people don't deserve to have. Now I'm sounding like the trolls. I was going to say they don't deserve to have the funds that they have. I'm just as bad. No, but seriously, what they're doing with the money, right? The small portions go to the poor, you know, and the rest goes to the maintenance of the Vatican. That's, I quote his words exactly. That's another thing. You see, that's another interesting thing, I am Kai. In space, if we were to go into the future in general of what's going to happen, the Big Bang occurred. So all those stars that we see in front of us have a time limit. Even though we're seeing them expand over many years, they'll expand as they burn out and become, a white dwarf. Then they'll cool off. Then they'll become a dark dwarf. But do you know that they say that they've never even found one yet? I don't believe it. The dark dwarfs, we're not at that stage yet. But at one point, when I started thinking of it all, in the future, if we were to advance in the future and to see a time lapse of the universe and the stars, they're all going to dim out. Only the brightest stars will be left, and the other ones will explode, expand, die out, whatnot. The interesting part is that because they're going to die out, some of them will drift off and have other collisions, and it will create another sun-like object. And yet again, there will be more sunlight in the solar system. But in reality, they're all going to die out. The solar system is going to get so effing cold. That's what's going to happen. Everything's going to freeze up. And at one point, space and time will be a block of ice, a dark block of ice. That's it. I think they did. Hey, Matt. Hi, man. Thanks a lot. Good evening from upstate New York, folks. Thank you very much. We're talking about that in the news the other day. Upstate. What were they talking about? Thank you very much, Julie. Just a silly music channel that I have a lot of fun with. And I interact with some people over there when video's uploading. Maybe I'll make a funny or silly video about music. I call them funny, silly videos. It's not. It's me singing my ass off. That's the best I can. They have so much rage. They can help but attack you. Oh, absolutely. They can definitely help. And the worst of it is that what they don't realize is that not everybody lets people attack them, right? And however a troll attacks you, that will tell you exactly what their fears are. The way a troll attacks you, he or she will show you and tell you exactly what they do not want done to them and what they hate the most. So if they attack your subscribers, it's because they get attacked on their subscribers. If they attack your family members, it's because they were threatened. Their family members were threatened. That they do the opposite. They do the same damn things. But it's all going to be in the news, and everything I'm showing, it's not maybe my research is going to be in the news, but it's all going to come out. And it is thanks to people who expose what's on the moon. It's thanks to all who, the truth seekers, pros or not, that show as much things that are unknown, the government doesn't want people to know. It helps. And it, at the same time, I believe it forces the government to have a little bit of transparency on some of these issues. Guys and gals, I can't thank you all enough for having taken the time enduring my muting microphone, enduring my sore eye. Don't hate me for me. Don't hate me for who I am. I've seen home vid from Vatican. Third guy back in red was a kimono dragon looking thing. Yeah, you see, that's the thing, eh? These are all sects and cults and Masonic leagues and Satanists. It's real. This is very, very real, right? 1910, they started taking over. So everything that we're seeing today that we say, wow, what changed? It changed a long time ago. They've just been working like hell, those demons, to be able to get the upper hand. Heather, welcome. Thanks for stopping by, my friends. Thanks a lot, Alias. Happy New Year, my friends. Sky is clear tonight here in Western Colorado. Wow, I wish. Perfect for viewing the silver of a moon. Yes. Well, we have snowfall here, unfortunately. Thank you very much, Darla. Damn right. Thank you very much, Julie. Angie says, been watching a few channels where the people have been saying that there's is signals coming from craft in Antarctica and the moon and Mars. I heard some of that too. So there must be something going on. I actually believe there is. Angie, thanks so much for stopping by and for checking out the channel. Don't forget to check out Ace of Space, some of you who haven't checked them out. I think so, Matt. 2022 will be the year that reveals the most we've ever heard about anything space related, I think. I absolutely believe that. Beautiful flag, by the way. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So, like, excuse the expression, shit's going to hit the fan, as they say. Those Brent, that interests me a lot. You know why? Because it could be a sign that it's used for something else than just something that was naturally formed. So that was a joke, right? That was the ideal. Anything that looks like a mountain is just a mountain. I thought that all my life. Mhm. They can hide things. It's not for nothing that the ideal, well, even a lot of you tell me UFO, Bruce, could be the shape of an asteroid. I tend to think that most likely it probably definitely would be the shape of an asteroid. For sure. It's possible. Obviously, something went down on both planets. I think so. Are we going to know about it? I'm pretty sure we will, guys, hear about something of it. I'm crossing my fingers that it remains positive. Hey, did a couple hours today, 5.5 hours. Oh, 4.5 hours, I think. Sorry. Trolls now, end times are coming. Yes, that's why they're so active also. Have you ever seen so much bad shit in the world lately? That, Darla, is really true and exactly the way you said it. You know, have you ever seen so much bad shit in the world lately? And it's true. You hear it in the States, you hear it in Australia and France and the country. That's all I've been doing, hearing lockdowns here, hearing lockdowns there, here a lock, there a lock, everywhere a lock. Gotta laugh about it, guys. You gotta laugh about it, unfortunately. Ouch, that is painful. I still got a thing on my finger. What the hell is that? I'm doing it again, Darla. I was a weird, maybe Irish Kev is right. I'm weird today. I was weird. Money grabber! Off at the heist, the one lava. They're so mad at me. They are so mad at me. Plasma discharge scar. See, that's the thing, guys. I like woke people, awake people, sorry. People that are awake like that, where you come up with these theories and these ideals. And I listen, the way the features are on the surface tells a lot. It tells us, excuse me, it tells us who else was yawning here before. No, they were sneezing, but it tells us a lot of truth about what was here before, understanding the surface. Keep food and cash for 90 days. The Fed is in trouble. That's also a good thing. Yeah, it could be coming, guys. Have yourself, you got a couple of bars of silver. It could be very good at home too. Keep yourself some cash, crushed bits of gold, old rings, anything you have. What I did, Teresa, be kind when sorry the expression, when shit hit the fan, then I'll get off because my throat is bad. I went to get a ridiculous quantity of rice on a period of maybe 3 months. I went to get 2, 3 big ass bags of rice, stocked up on a bit of extra butter, hamburger meat, maybe pick up 40, 50. I had picked up, in the style of maybe picking up for 30, 40 bucks of hamburger meat and stuff. Didn't go all out at all. Just extra reserve a bit. If I get hungry, I'll go get something. If we all start, we're always together. We can fend together, all of us together. Force myself not to yawn again. Angie, thanks for stopping by, you guys. Thank you for all your hard work, Bruce, showing us what is going on out there. It's my pleasure. I love you guys for it so much. I'm happy we're able to come together heart to heart. Definitely. We always have been, guys. It's all the same crew that comes by. And look at it any way you want. We're similar. A lot of people here in the community are very similar. And I think that's why we tend to stick together and stick around and stay. It's hard to be able to endure someone. My neighbor woke me up this morning at 6 a.m. shoveling the driveway. Not because he had to work, just because he wanted to go outside and shovel. That pissed me off. I stepped on a hammer. I didn't tell you guys, I had a hammer down here, and I put it on the last step. And instead of putting it on the last step, I had to put a nail in the wall. I left it in the center of the stair. When I came downstairs this morning at 6 a.m. because Monsieur was outside shoveling. Hey, guys, if you work at 4 a.m, go out and shovel. But this guy, like I said, he has a sickness. He's always in the yard and he's shoveling and scraping or sweeping or do something at 5, 6 a.m. when there's only an accumulation of dust. He's still there with a scraper. So I still don't remember why I started talking about him. Definitely crazy. Hey, Roger Reed. Yeah, the Fed is baroque. Definitely are. Hey, André Boucher, salut. Bruce, je viens te donner un pouce sur ta chaîne anglaise. Lâche pas, t'es le best. André Boucher, je t'aime fort, mon frère. Mais un gros merci. En direct demain, puis en même temps, des vidéos sur la chaîne française. Merci beaucoup, André. Thanks, guys. Christian Bat, same of the scars do look like electrical activity. Interesting, eh? I believe it. Keep your video players handy, people. This might be the year. Yeah, you said it, guys. Cameras on charge, guys. Mine's dead. I have to charge it. This might be the year, says Gate Smasher. Hoorah! This might be the year of the ships landing and trying to talk with us. I guess you're feeling that too. I feel that too, Gate Smasher. Everyone has seen them going around all over the world, even governments. It is exciting. For the first time, they said more than they've ever said before. That's the worst of it. It's coming. Definitely coming. Julie, thanks so much for being here. Julie, Floyd, everybody, please give Bruce a thumbs up and come back any Friday. We are here at 1 and 8 p.m. Eastern time. That's exactly it. Every Friday we stream twice during the day, and it should be even more during the year. I don't have any recent captures in the past couple of weeks because there's absolutely no sky. Good. There's too much work to study and research that we can look at. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Guys, thank you very much for coming. The generous contributions. You know, I've never played, and I'm sort of a fan. If I was a big kid, which I am, that's definitely something I would have done for real. I think it's awesome playing paintball. It looks cool. I just want to blast someone with paint. Just get the trolls to come in. Blast them with paintballs. Thanks again, Julie and everyone. Darla, all the mods. Boy, that'd be mean, eh? And the worst of it's a ball bearing. It ain't going to go through your skin. It's going to make a bruise the size of a Frisbee on your body. That's what it's definitely going to do. I'll be going to check that email, Kai. Thanks for replying me also. Thanks a lot, Alias. Everybody, thanks so much. Good for you, man. Same here. Quitting time. I'm just getting off. Thank you, my friend. What's up, y'all? Been a while since I've caught Bruce live. Quitting time. I recognize the channel. Thanks a lot, my dear friend, for stopping by. I was just getting off, my friends. I'm now ready for some new kinds of friends. Yeah, same here, Therese. I hear you. It's coming. Ever think of how much different things would be if there was no moon, tides, gravity, emotional? It would be crazy. Ooh, the emotions too. Guys, I believe that it does affect us in an incredible way. Maybe people were more savage like in the past because the planets were placed differently. That's how open-minded I am. JT 1111, thank you so much. Thank you, my friend. Thanks for being members, guys. It really means a lot. And for those of you coming by here watching the videos, thank you. That's how it all started. You guys coming here watching the videos and sharing them. It's always greatly appreciated. There should be a lot more views on the videos, but either way, I'm still blessed to have you all here. No gods, no managers. I'm just a choking victim. Listen, I like the way you talk, you guys. I like the way you think. I think this is right on. Same here. Planetary wobble. Yeah, that's exactly what's going on. Things are coming to an end. It's like a quarter. You spin a quarter or a nickel or a dime or whatever, dollar or Canadian loonie, even though it spins oddly. You spin it, and at one point, just before it stops, it starts really spinning a lot faster and then plops and stops. And then the shift occurs. It falls. That's exactly what we're going to experience. Wow, trades be kind. Thank you very much for saying those kind words. I appreciate it. I love you for it. I like to believe I am. I'm a comedian and I like joking and the trolls. It's too easy to laugh at them when they do the stupid shit that they do. And honestly, say to yourself, that's my retaliation. If my retaliation is to laugh at a hairpiece, well, so be it. Allow me my hairpiece, please. My two nephews have CP. Bless your services. Love you for it, Julie. Thank you. And helping protect the innocents. It is a pleasure. I love you for that. Thanks for sharing that. No, it was a seriously emotional experience when I worked with um, people with more than just low mobility, with very, very heavily affected children, sometimes and adults, and both hearing impaired, seeing impaired people. I was also interacting with. Julie, the seeing impaired and the hearing impaired were incredible. The things that they could do that other people could not. The blind lady, I would pick her up. She would exit when she'd hear the me honk 3 times. She would. I laugh every time too. I loved her so much. She used to duck her head down every time by the mirror. So here, my first time seeing um, a beautiful, sweet, kind old lady, blind old lady, sight problems with her sight. She comes out, ducks, goes under the mirror, and here I remember getting up saying, "No," like in the movie. No, she was very familiar. The lady I used to travel, Julie, just a little story I thought of, and I want to tell you because it's interesting. Julie, she was seeing impaired. The woman used to see 12 to 15 years ago. When we're driving on the road, she knows where we are. She tells me which tracks we're at. And the last time I had driven with her, she says, she was in French. She goes, if I'm not mistaken, we just entered Coteau du Lac. I said, yes, we're just turning on the exit. She goes, exit 112. I said, yes, still exit 112. I said, how do you know that? Did you memorize the exits? She goes, I used to drive a bus just like you. I said, wow. Used to drive a bus, and now she gets traveled on the same roads, but she remembers all the roads and she knows where we are and where we're going. So a long time, years ago, there was a construction detour. And when I turned on a road, she asked me, how come I turned down that road? She goes, you can't go out the other end. I said, well, they made a new road. So, but it was incredible how she used to know the whole town like that. Oh, thanks, you guys. I wasn't bringing it up for that, but honestly, yeah, I went and got my bus license and my truck license, and I got myself, guys, a run, my my very own run with people with low mobility and heavy handicaps and stuff. I lost my dad in a very tragic way, and he was at one point um, handicapped. So what happened is when I went to work with him, I didn't think I was going to be able to because I was going to be too emotional. I don't like seeing children that have problems and can't get around. You know what? They laughed at my sore backs. They laughed at my sore knees. They laughed at my headaches or my cold or whatever I had. Some of these people had a lot of stuff they went through. Go through a lot of them go through a lot of operations. A lot of them have a lot of meetings, and they're kids. They're always getting needles and stuff done to them and stuff. They're very brave souls, and I'm not just making that up. They are brave souls. The people that have handicaps that get on the buses are not feeling sorry for themselves whatsoever. Like, they'll laugh at you, and it's like, that's how it is. And it's fun because it was, how can I say, even with the adults, guys, I used to turn around. One of them was so much of a friend of mine. We used to call each other dumbasses. And this person had a mental handicap. But we got so close that I was able to see through it. And it really was. For me to turn around and say dumbass, and we were both calling, well, he was the one calling. That was my name, dumbass. He used to like that. And some of these people had it was a hell. I'm gonna leave it at that. It was a hell of an experience. It was an experience I really, really had to try to work with handicapped people, and was a bit silly thinking that it was going to be too hard for me, when in reality, um, I saw through the handicaps. I was able to do that. I really, not everybody does it. There's nothing wrong with that. Some people are loving. They have a lot of hearts and they don't want to do it. But that was the best experience. I had to learn all how to tie them up in the bus, because it's people that are sick. Some people don't talk. Some people have helpers that are with them. And some people, often they're in the pajamas and they're lying down on these, it was like an ambulance. It's exactly what the medical bus was. We had oxygen also on the bus. So there's lots of courses and stuff that I had to learn without even having courses, actually. And since I had been with the course of Montreal, well, I had the chance to get my own experience of having my own bus run. I met a lot of very kind ladies in the hospitals, a lot of nice, sweet people, beautiful, beautiful nurses. Yeah, the medical guy. Oh, the medical bus is arriving. I met a lot of awesome people, a lot of stories that they told me, when the doctors, all these people are spending their days going to the hospital all the time. So I try to make it pleasant for them. The kids, I had a ball with them. I just make them cry with laughter all the time. They do the same to me. It was a hell of a good experience. I saw an old drawing of the globe with Arctic Circle looking like the inside of a donut. Yeah, I've seen some old maps like that, making the globe look like a spherical donut. Yeah, that's what they do, eh? With the hole going through the North Pole to the South Pole. Isn't that interesting? Hmm. Toroidal Earth, yes. Apologies for what, Angie? No, it's all good, Angie. It's all good, my friends. Nothing but overwhelmingly satisfied, my friends, of all the help that you guys give here. You have no idea how much it helps when you come to the channel. Yeah, like Teresa Be Kind said, I'm ready for some new kinds of friends. Well, I'm ready, you guys and gals, to go make a new kind of video for you guys. Actually, same kind, but new video. Yeah, everything's a scam. Lavelle Harris, thanks, you guys. My son is 18 and I hardly see him anymore. Graduated, got a full time job and girlfriend. That's exactly it. Quitting time. That's quitting time. That's exactly what happened. I don't see him anymore either, but I am very proud of him. And he does call me. He calls me once a month. And my mother has it good. I call her every day. But actually, maybe she's probably saying, no, I'd like you to do like your son. Don't call me every day. But, you know, I was always worried about him. I always very worried about him. Yeah, man. Imagine that. Darla, can you imagine Ace of Space's whole face fitting fitting on the knuckles? See those pointy knuckles? Yeah, I think everyone's FBI. That's what I'm going to do, Gate Smash. I haven't eaten all day, actually. But it's okay. A little fit. Started walking, guys. Toning down. Trying to look good for y'all. That's what I'm doing. I love you, everybody, for the amazing, beautiful support that you give here. And I thank you all for coming to watch the videos. There'll be some more videos up, even though there's no sky outside. I always get some footage up, and the UFOs, infrared. There's lots of we can do. The sun is the next little clip that I didn't get much the day before yesterday of the sun, but I will still get that video up for you all, and we'll talk to you all very, very soon. Real tough guys are afraid of their own strength. Yes, yes, there are. So that means I'm going to confirm that I'm a real tough guy because I am very strong, and I'm also very. I bust shit like very easily. If I was to become a very aggressive person, I could probably be very, very dangerous. And I'm not making that shit up. I'm definitely afraid of my own strength because I can snap and pop anything with 2 fingers when I get pissed off. That's how it is. But the trolls have unfortunately never seen me pissed off. J6 is bad as Pearl Harbor and 9/11. Yeah, pathetic. That yeah. Did you hear that bull crap of what they said? The J6 um yeah, right. At the Capitol, a load of bull crap. What happened on that day, it was like 9/11 because a police officer shot an innocent person and got off free. Disgusting. I think he should have been hung in public in the States, right in front of the Capitol, have him sway on a friggin' mantle pole to have people realize what he did. It was disgusting. Shot a veteran actually, or someone that was in the military, pop right in the face. My mother told me to take it down a notch. No, I'm close to borderline revolution with the shit that's going on and not being able to talk about it has been the hardest thing for me over the past 2 years. Not being able to talk about the stuff that's going on, but they're only big behind the keyboard. Exactly. In other words, all blow, no show. That's exactly how it is, Sharon Taylor. Thanks for stopping by. It's true. That's exactly how most of the trolls are. Little guys, not very aggressive people, but they come out with these big words, try to be very, very aggressive. Yoga with Denise, thank you for being here. Oh, do you? Is it not annoying, Darla? I think it's trippy. I watch it all night long. Just watch it. Hey, trolls, get the shot, trolls. Hold on. I have me drinking my chloroseptic. Bruce is drunk with the chloroseptic. I like having too much fun with the trolls. So I am gonna have to get off, but hey, thanks everybody for the amazing support. I would like saying goodbye 25 times, but now I'm getting off for real because I'm gonna eat a little something. 10:23, we did good. We had an amazing stream. I love you. I love you. I can't thank you all enough for the amazing support from Peter Benton all the way to Christy Lindsay, all the generous contributions, guys. Paratus and everyone, thank you so, so much for all the generous contributions and every way you do from Floyd to Julie to Darla to everyone. Guys, I love you for it. Gate Smasher keeps talking about bacon to me. I am Kai. Yes. That's the thing for me. That is the thing for me. We have to do it. Unfortunately, so in other words, the whole society is done. And if we stand up, we make it. So of course, nobody wants to stand up first. I don't know about you, but I'm doing the same. I want to see a couple guys go, and then okay, I'm going to stand up. But until somebody does, nothing's going to change. If my son was in school, he would have been pulled out 2 years ago. So I respect each and every one of you who decides to get the jab. But I ask you, please, would you ever put anything in your system if you did not have the recipe? Would you ever go to a restaurant and dare eat a plate that you order day in and day out every time you go there of some type of meat that you really enjoy, but that they rather keep what type of meat private? Are you going to go back and buy that plate? No, of course not. So use your common sense. And that's it. Always an honor to be here, man. Love you guys. Where's Darren? I love you more, bro. And thanks for the awesome support that you are all giving this channel. And I'll get some more videos up. I'm still looking, guys. The UFO UAP report, any information that comes out. Like today, I was skimming through space news, talked a lot about the debris, Elon Musk with some new launches and stuff. But I'll keep you all posted. Been happening for a long time. You said it, KJ52. World fairs, yep, destroying what was left of the old world. Those are terms that only I find wise people mention. There's things that are always reoccurring, and it's something I heard ever since a young age. I get chills when I'm not kidding. I get totally chills when I hear the old world. I have a feeling of remembering those times or remembering other lives and stuff like that. That's a bit deep, but that's how I feel. Ask your children about their teachers and what they're learning in school. Stop the indoctrination of our young. I'm going to leave that up. That's a beautiful comment back. Corey Blake, wide awake. Thanks for being so. I love you, bro. And thanks, man, for coming by and connect to the channel, you guys. And I'll talk to you all very, very soon. Thanks again. Thanks, mods. Bye-bye for now.